Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're gonna take a look at the GoPro Hero. This will be the entry-level GoPro that actually they came up with at the same time they revealed or actually released. Since they released the GoPro Hero 4. So this will be the GoPro Hero. This is the entry-level camera or action camera from GoPro. They decided to pretty much do this because there's a lot of pretty affordable action cameras coming out there, and they didn't want to stay behind. Of course, they have the Hero 4 and the Hero 3 already out in the market, but because they come with a lot more features, they actually make them more expensive than this one. This one it's missing some features that the other ones are, but you don't feel like you're being left behind, or you don't feel like you actually need those features unless you're actually doing some hardcore or extreme sports. Anyways, let me show you really quick what's inside of the box. Inside of the box, you're gonna find first, obviously, some reading like the warranty and all of that boring stuff. You also get some stickers right here, which I really like. You also get two sticky mounts. One will be for your flat surfaces, which is this one right here. Pretty much you get one right here with the 3M stick logo, or 3M sticky side, which is pretty durable and tough. So you get two mounts. One will be the curve for your curved surfaces, and another one will be your flat mount for the flat surfaces, right? And you also get this little rubber band or rubber support, which is to stabilize pretty much the camera, and also to secure it to your mount, to any mount that you have on. So this would stick or make your GoPro stay with your mount together all the time, even if it falls. Also, you will get an extra back door, which pretty much has two openings right here. As you can see, two openings. It does have the water seal right here, but this is not a waterproof door. You would want to use this little door when you are recording and you want to get good audio from the camera. If you're on a deep water situation, or if you're planning pretty much to taking your GoPro out into the water, you won't be using this. This will be pretty much just for like dry recordings. So let's take a look at the camera really quick. On the camera, you're gonna see that it's a gray color instead of a kind of silver or white or black, whatever. Basically, it looks just like a GoPro, but you will notice a few differences. Like on the side, you don't see that extra button, which is for the Wi-Fi. So that's some of the things that you won't find there. Would be the Wi-Fi on this little camera. But don't let that pretty much, don't let it think that it's not a good camera, because it is a GoPro camera. So basically, you get a Hero 3 for the price for like $100-$200 less. This camera is actually able to record at 1080p, 30 frames per second. You also have the option of 720p at 60 frames per second, and you have the 720p super view at 60 frames per second. So you do get the ultra wide angle like you do with any other Hero or GoPro Hero. You get the super view, which is pretty much kind of like a fisheye lens effect that it works perfectly when you're doing point of view videos. It's actually a pretty cool thing. Now there is cons on this camera, but not as much as there is pros. Some of the cons will be that the camera is pretty much built into the case. The case cannot be removed, or the camera cannot be removed from the case. Now to open it, just like the other GoPros, you have to lift this up to able to open the back door. On the back, you're gonna be able to see the USB port, which the camera actually comes with a USB cable for data and for charging. It comes with that, and also you see the micro USB port here as well. I have my micro. Did I say micro USB? I'm sorry, micro SD card port, which is right here. It doesn't come with one, so you're gonna have to get one. You can expand the memory up to like 60 gigabytes, I think. So pretty much the biggest one there is. Anyways, so you're not able to remove the camera from the casing, which kind of sucks to me a little bit, but it doesn't take away from the cool camera that it is. Another con would be that since you can remove the camera, you can't remove the battery. So if you're planning to record for a long period of time, you have to make sure you fully charge your camera, because you're not able to replace the battery with a charged battery. So you have to be prepared. But it also makes sense because this is not the most expensive GoPro. This is the entry-level GoPro, which you're probably just gonna be using for a little bit and not for long periods of time or for like long shootings. So those would be one of the cons. Another con that I actually would like, or something that I actually would have liked on this little camera would be an IR blaster. An IR blaster would come pretty handy and useful. I know it's not expensive to IR blasters to access to electronics. I know it's not, and it wouldn't affect a lot the manufacturing price of this little camera, but still not a bad camera. So those would be 3 things that I found that are not good. Now there's a lot of good things about the little camera. It's super small, just like any GoPro. It's really small, right? And you can take it anywhere and it won't bother you. I take it with me every time I go out and every time I drive. It's so cool. It's like the perfect video camera for me right now. I don't take my DSLM out there because it's bigger than this. Even though it's still portable, it's still too big for me. And I love taking this little camera right here. It's pretty light too. It only weighs like 4 ounces or less. Actually weighs like 3.9 ounces. Not only that, it's actually waterproof as well. You can take it as deep as you can get as deep as the Hero 3. You can take it as deep as you can take the Hero 3. It can last, I think it's 40 meters. Yeah, actually you can take it up to or you can take it underwater up to 40 meters and it'll be perfectly fine. Now there's some of the cool features that you get with this camera as well. It's that not only you're able to record videos, but you can actually take pictures, 5 megapixel stills. Not a lot of resolution, but the pictures actually come out really good. This is not a camera. It's not. I don't think it's good as a picture camera or a camera for pictures. I wouldn't use it for that. But they actually give you that choice, and it's pretty good. Not only that, but you're actually able to take burst pictures. So you can take a lot of pictures at a time just by pressing the shutter button once or the shutter release once. You can also take time-lapse videos, which is so cool. I actually was able to capture a really nice sunset, and man, I loved it. You can see the settings as well right here. You can see the resolutions. I already went through the resolutions. It's 1080p, 720p, or 720p super view. You have your spot meter, which is actually a cool feature because you can use this for when you're driving. It'll focus on the important things. You actually have direction as well. If your camera is mounted this way, you can flip the view, or if your camera is mounted on the regular way, you can flip that as well. And not only that, the quick capture option. This is a really nice option because if you turn off your camera is off, but it's already mounted. You don't have to go through the settings. You can quickly just press the shutter button, and it'll turn on and start recording right away. And the same goes when you press it again. It'll stop recording and turn off the camera automatically. So you don't have to worry about leaving it on this whole time. It'll turn off automatically when you're done recording. If you press and hold the button, it'll turn on and it'll start recording time-lapse pictures, as you can see right here. It'll take 1 picture every 5 seconds, and it does the same. You stop it and it'll stop and it'll turn off by itself. So that's it. That's the quick capture option, which is very useful, and I found myself using it a lot of times. Now, like I said, this is not a Hero 4, but even though it's not the Hero 4, you still get the quality that the Hero 3 or the Hero 2 provide. You're able to capture movies at 1080p. That's full resolution. The shots come out really beautiful, and you got the GoPro build quality. You get the toughness, you get the water resistance, and you get pretty much everything. It's compatible with all the Hero accessories, so you don't have to worry about that. It's not like they made this one specifically and they have specific accessories. No, it's compatible with any of those. So yeah, I do recommend it. In this case, you don't get what you pay for. In this case, you get more for what you pay for, so it's worth every penny. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay posted for more. This is gonna be all for today. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe if you haven't. I have a lot of other videos that are really entertaining, informative, and helpful, so yeah, go check them out. Thank you very much again, and stay posted for more. Bye bye.